So I'm going to try to do this two at a time. If you can see me, great. If not, I apologize. I have two. I've cleaned them, filleted them, and now what I need to do is I need to get all the pin bones out before I go ahead and bread and fry this up. I've let this bluegill soak in milk for probably 4 or 5 days. I want to get as much of the fishiness out as possible. So right now, y'all are watching on YouTube, my channel, and Facebook also. So I'm gonna try to pan these shots as well as I can. It's very, very difficult when I don't have a camera crew or someone that can help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these fillets out, put them on the cutting board, and I want to look for pin bones. Now what I want you to notice with bluegill is this nice, white, firm meat. I've cut off a little bit so you can see. It should be, man. If you're watching, I can't see it very well. But bluegill is a very, very white meat, as you can see. So, pin bones. What you want to do is you want to check for them, and the easiest way to check for pin bones is right along the lateral line. There is a set right above the rib cage, and what you want to do is run your finger right along the top portion of that lateral line. See, right here. As you can see, the fillet is off the back, and right here was where the stomach and the internals were. So what you want to do is run your finger right along that lateral line, and you can feel them. And then what you want to do is cut them out right above that line and right beneath, and then cut it out. Cut it out. And then you have a boneless fillet. So like I said, I let these sit in milk for about 4 days. Normally with fish that are saltwater, that's not necessary at all. But with these freshwater fish, they can be quite gamey. And last thing you want to do is have a bad experience with a piece of fish because it wasn't prepped right, it wasn't cleaned right, and it's not the way I thought it should be. Boneless, skinless fillets. Isn't that beautiful? So we got those done. We got a few more here. These bluegill were probably about right at a pound each. So good size, really, really good size. And I went out there with one rod and one bait. I had no clue if they were going to work or not. But I bought them at a local store, and they came in a set of 5. Alright, so that one's good. Alright, now we're going to move on to our breading. My favorite way to make my own breadcrumbs is I'm going to grab my Ninja really quick. First, I want to put these in some APF. Now, these are completely dry. Completely dry. Bluegill sushi. So, alright. So just a small, light coating of APF. This is going to help the eggs, and it's also going to help the breading stick to the eggs. Now, when you're going through this part, you can put any kind of seasoning that you want actually in the flour. But what I'm going to do is get the flour on the fish, set them in the plate that I have, and let them rest for a minute. And then I'm going to put some Cabelas and some Cajun seasoning in the egg wash. So, if at any point in the breading stage you forget to put seasoning in your APF or your egg wash or your breading, you can always add it in right then and there. So what I'm going to do is, I have all of my fish breaded. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to set that down, move this, and I'm going to grab my Ninja. So, just like last time, 3 ingredients. Very, very, very simple. Ninja, blade, boom. Alright. I have Japanese seasoned panko breadcrumbs. Nice, beautiful breadcrumbs. Cabelas, Greek seasoning. Boom. Thank you for tuning in and watching. I love doing these videos. I just wish I had better lighting and someone to help me to film. All in due time, my friends. All in due time. Alright, so now I need my... Well, it's literally right in the way. So I'm going to move you just a hair, okay? So I'm going to open. It's literally right in the way of the camera. Can I grab them? Nope. I got to move y'all. Hold on. Sorry. It's literally right in the way. So I'll set you there. And I need to turn that. Alright, cool. So, my garlic, pepper, I moved them. I moved them. Alright, so where did I move them to? I have some garlic, pepper, fried onions, and I don't know. Sweet, alright. I pulled them out and forgot where I put them. That's how you know you're getting old. When you forget what you're doing. And where you put the stuff. Alright. Garlic, pepper, onions. Okay? Lid on. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Boom. Alright, we are finished. Doesn't take long. Just long enough for all the... Oh. Beautiful. Alright. So I'm going to grab a bowl. With a lid. Alright, so I have my lid and my bowl. Breadcrumbs are going in the bowl. So, breadcrumbs pulsed, ready to go. That. Had a little bit left. There we go. Alright, so here we go. What we're going to do is, we got our egg wash, and I'm going to add some Cajun or Creole seasoning to it. I think I have Tony C's. 1 second. Creole seasoning. Boom. Alright. This right here is all the love in the world. Boom. Gonna add some there. And a little bit to the eggs. I'll even sprinkle some right on the top. Alright, so we have. I'm gonna get a rack. I got a rack because I do not want them to stick. So I'm just going to put the rack over the plate. And then put the fish right here. Alright, so mix that up. You can put yours in the grease right away, but if you let it rest for a minute, it will actually stick better to the fish when you put it in there. So once I get these pulled out, right? Look at that. Beautiful. Y'all, these are gonna be killer. Nice, even breading. Not a whole lot. It's not too little, but not too much. Just enough. And I only use 2 eggs for the wash, so it wasn't a whole lot. For those in Facebook land watching, thank you. And for those on my YouTube right now watching, thank you as well. I hope I have enough. Shoot. I'll make it work. I will make it work. Alright. And then one more. So, a little bit more breadcrumbs. I'll just have one a little bit more tempura-ish than the others. But we have nice fillets. Alright, one more. And this will give me an idea of which way is better. Alright, so we have our fish breaded, resting. So I'm going to throw this away. here, I'm going to grab a plate for the finished fish. So they're ready to come out. I have a spot for them to go. That's going bye-bye. Now this is going to be moved. And the plate with the fish is going to go right there. Got my plate here. I got my skillet. So I'm going to do a blend of sunflower oil and olive oil. So there's my EVOO, a little bit more, and sunflower oil. I like a mixture because olive oil is very strong and it can overpower quite a bit. So I'm going to let this heat up as it is already. Something is on the burner. Some debris. We've got that heated up and we'll see you back in just a minute.